Diddy was found not guilty on all the serious charges. He may walk. Last week, a lot of serious charges were also dropped, and the only thing that the jury has found him guilty of is count 3, transportation to engage in prostitution. I don't even know if I'm allowed to say that word. And count 5, which is the same thing. I looked it up, and each of these counts carries a maximum of 10 years each. If that's the max sentence he can get on these. But with the W's that P. Diddy has been getting with his trial the past couple of weeks, he may end up walking.
And after nearly a 2-month trial with 34 witnesses and hours of salacious testimony, a jury of 8 men and 4 women finds Sean Diddy Combs not guilty of racketeering and sex trafficking, but guilty on 2 counts of transportation to engage in prostitution.
Wow.
The judge is currently deciding right now whether Combs will actually be released today. His defense arguing that since the music mogul was...
He wasn't released, so they decided he's not allowed to go out on bail, which may mean that his sentencing could be a little bit higher than what we're expecting. We'll find out.
Was acquitted of the most serious crimes, he should be able to go home. Once court was adjourned, family members cheered today's verdict. Combs' son, Christian, telling ABC News how happy he is.
That's his son? Bro, he looks just like him. He looks just like P. Diddy. That's a young P. Diddy. Young Diddy.
Coming home. God bless. God bless the whole world.
What was going through your head when the verdict was read? Happy.
Only convicted on 2 minor counts. Time served equals he's out by Christmas. So if he does have to do some time, he does have time served. That's an interesting thing to consider. I wasn't thinking about. His bail proposal was a $1 million bond. They denied it. And here is the reaction. I guess so he got on his knees and started smelling his fart chair. No, I'm just kidding. He's just crying because it looks like he's not going to prison for the rest of his life. He might have to do some time, maybe, but it's not as bad as everyone was expecting it. And of course, just because humans are gonna human, outside the trial, all these people just started getting naked and squirting Diddy oil all over each other, bro. There we go. Look at this. This is wild. I love it. I love this reality. Hell yeah. If this wasn't happening outside the trial, I would be disappointed. Do not pop the titties out. Oh my God, her weave. Her weave. Oh my, your titty's gonna pop out, girl. No, we're gonna have to blur it out. Blur it out. I don't know what she's gonna do. Oh, he's 50 Cent's been somebody that's been very outspoken about Diddy over the years. And he's just a memer. He does not give a fuck. It's so funny. He says, Diddy beat the feds. That boy a bad man. Oh my God, so funny. But yes, Diddy was denied bail, so he's gonna have to wait in jail until sentencing. Unfortunately, maybe his sentencing is gonna have some jail time. That's the only thing I'm thinking. Maybe he'll have some jail time because they're denying the bail. That's a big, clue for me. I don't know why, but I just wanted to show this clip of Obama hanging out with Diddy.
No, thank you. And I just want to say how much I appreciate Puff Daddy for doing the kinds of work.
Why is he talking like that? He went extra hood in that moment.
That he's doing, because he doesn't have to do this. But this is part of what is important about giving back.
Since we applaud you, and I want to apologize for not sweating, but I do this so much. I'm so cool. I just want y'all to see everybody I'm interviewing is sweating. I'm not even touching my brow. I'm so cool, and I want to apologize. I ain't trying to make you look bad or nothing like that, but I'm just so cool.
I want to make a point though. Okay, so the jury saw all the facts. They saw this whole trial. They were there for the whole thing. They saw all the facts. Okay, and the jury decided that racketeering, trafficking, and more trafficking, that he's not guilty of those things. Okay, now I know the whole world's already made up their mind whether he's guilty or not. I kind of did too. I'm thinking, yeah, he did all that shit, right? But a jury saw the facts and they're saying that he's not guilty of those things. The DA had to drop a bunch of other charges that are way more extreme that's on this list. Just last week, I have to say this, if the jury found him not guilty after seeing all the facts, and the DA didn't have enough evidence to pursue some of these other really crazy crimes, He didn't do those things. He's got to be. He seems like he's definitely a scumbag, and he does some freaky stuff. Okay, those freak off parties, things are going down at those parties. Okay, I'm not saying this man's like an innocent saint. I'm just saying that these charges that are on him, they didn't stick. And in fact, a jury found him not guilty of many of these things. That means he didn't do those things. We have, like, I'm willing. I know other people, they're going to be like, nah, he's a monster. And he probably is. But the things that he's being charged with ain't working. He didn't do those things. They didn't get enough. If he did do those things, they didn't get enough evidence. They can't prove it. Can't prove it. He didn't do it. To say that he did it, we got to be able to prove it. 50 Cent, on the other hand, all right, this is his reaction every time one of those verdicts came back not guilty. There we go. Yeah, no. Yeah, I know, 50. I know. Yeah. Yeah, it's not what you want. It's not what you expected. I know you know some things too. You know? I know you know some things. But you know what Diddy knows? Diddy knows that he is celebrating the acquittal with a massive freak off. What better way? Now he can't. He's still in jail. But once he gets out of jail, this is totally what he should do. He should just buy the most baby oil that's ever been bought at one time. And I think he already holds the previous record. He should just break that record once again and throw the world's greatest freak off party. I mean, just look at that. That's a freak off party. Oh my God, somebody actually did the Diddy one. Let's go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Well, we're just gonna have to wait for sentencing. When I find out more about the sentencing, I will let you guys know. Thank you very much for tuning in to another short little video updating you on the P. Diddy situation. I gotta go.